In the world of fighting games, only the strongest fighter can claim victory, and sometimes the most deadly combatants are the ones that are less than human, like Baraka, the bladed beast of Mortal Kombat, and Riptor, the primal warrior of killer instinct. I'm one fish mob, and it's my job to see who would win a fatal conflict. Shao Kahn, Emperor of Outworld. A cruel tyrant that seeks to conquer other worlds to add to his ever-expanding empire. But he does not do this solely by himself. He has many enforcers by his side, ranging from humans to centaurs to even Shokin. But very few enforcers are as cruel and as unforgiving as the Tarkatan Baraka. A member of a race of mutants native to Outworld, Baraka is a battle-hardened general that leads his people into battles with victory usually a guarantee, cutting down those who stand in his way. As a member of the Tarkatan race, he possesses enhanced physicality. He's able to effortlessly dismember warriors with his bare hands and keep up with powerhouses like Tremor, can move fast enough to leave numerous after images, and can take devastating blows and lethal impacts and keep on fighting like nothing happened. As a general, Baraka is also capable of strategy, having thwarted many ambushes in the past and is trained in a large variety of martial arts from Hung Gar to Iron Wire Fist. But his most notable attribute is his Tarkatan nature. He is described as the fiercest of his kind and is a capable warrior by nature. And certain senses like his smell are at levels that could be considered superhuman. And while Baraka has carried a wide variety of weapons in his days, his most used and iconic are his Tarkatan blades. 4 feet in length, these arm blades are strong enough to cut through flesh, bone, and metal, and can be grinded together to fire a projectile. But he usually uses them for devastating special moves like the Chop Chop and Blade Spin. But when an opponent is defeated, he can finish them off with several different fatalities. He can decapitate his foe, let them slide down his blades, slice off limbs from the torso, or even spin them on his blade for a glorious pinwheel of gore. Baraka is certainly no slouch in battle. He's led a successful raid on the Wuxi Academy, killed the second Sub-Zero, defeated an entire rebel faction single-handedly, and is the reason why Jax has metal arms. But do not let this fool you. Despite being a general, Baraka mainly follows orders as opposed to giving them. His special attacks can leave him open for countering, and most of the time, he just goes berserk on his opponents without any strategy. And despite his ferocity, he has lost to many opponents who have no right to have defeated him. But Baraka is still a bloodthirsty warrior with a knack for killing. Once he sees you as his next victim, there is no stopping the inevitable.
Fatality.
Ultratech. This global megacorporation specializes in the creation of advanced military weaponry, albeit mechanical, spiritual, and even genetically. Constantly in an arms race to create the most advanced war machines they could, the most obvious place to look for the ultimate bioweapon was not the near future, but the distant past. By combining human and raptor DNA, they were able to create the deadliest creature to ever exist, the cunning intelligence of a human and the animalistic ferocity of a prehistoric predator. And they called this new species Riptor. As a bioweapon, Riptor's physical prowess is greatly enhanced. She's strong enough to launch opponents into the air and fight on par with her world's strongest fighters. She can perform rapid and devastating combos in mere seconds, take unimaginable beatings and get right back up, and can use basic problem-solving skills in battle. Not only that, but she also comes pre-equipped with weapons of bloodshed. Her jaws are lined with razor-sharp teeth, her plasma-laced claws are used for fast strikes, and her tail for clubbing and tripping foes. She can even breathe fire hot enough to cremate enemies. This can range from a short plume of flame or an arcing mortar. With these skills, she uses them for a wide variety of deadly attacks. She can stab her prey with Jurassic Sting, slam her tail into the enemy's head with Tail Slam, and maul the helpless victim with Clever Girl. But when her opponent is near death, she can end them with one of her many No Mercy moves. She can impale the opponent with her tail, kill them with fiery venom, or just eat them whole. Even though she is just a 4-year-old, Riptor has already proven herself one of Ultratech's deadliest creations. She's battled on par with demigods and powerful robots, defeated the almighty Idol, and even overthrew her creators and took over the world with her offspring. But Riptor is still just an animal. Her human intelligence usually conflicts with her predatory instincts, resulting in her attacking whatever she can't understand, and has been overpowered by physically powerful opponents like TJ Combo. But Riptor has shown herself to be a truly deadly force of nature. If you're alone and she finds you worthy prey, you better hope your end is quick.
Awesome victory!
Alright, the combatants are set. This battle shall have no prep time, no outside help, or home field advantage. Let the battle begin.
Ha-ha! Flawless victory!
Round 2.
Fight!
Finish her! Baraka wins. Fatality.
I guess extinction is inevitable. In any case, Riptor may have undoubtedly been the more vicious fighter in close quarters, having a greater advantage in speed and agility, but Baraka ultimately held a more significant edge over Riptor. For one, Baraka is a lot more experienced in combat, having fought a wide variety of foes in his lifetime, some of them even more experienced than Riptor herself, whose main experience in battle comes from implanted memories. And secondly, unlike his opponent, Baraka was more than capable of figuring out complex strategies to take the win, something that a conflicted mind like Riptor's could never hope to accomplish or counter. And while a basic strategy like blinding Baraka could give Riptor a leg up, Baraka's naturally sensitive nodes could alert him to where Riptor was. Even if both were to just ditch strategy and go full berserk on each other, it wouldn't really matter much, as Riptor's primary fighting style would require her to get up close and personal with Baraka, and in reach of the Tarkatan's far more lethal blades. And while Riptor is one of Ultratech's finest creations, she's still just a tool to be used and discarded at will. while Baraka earned both his spots as an enforcer of Shao Kahn and a Tarkatan general. Looks like Riptor just couldn't cut it. The winner is Baraka.